Hi guys, sorry I was running a little late. What's up? I'm going to be on here really quick. It is our Friday Night Live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Social Work Appreciation Month. Come on in. I know y'all done had y'all lunch. You done had your Dr. Pepper, your teas, and all of that. Some of you guys are already on the road. You in your weekend flex, girl. I am not mad. What's up? Y'all know I'm at the age. Hey, friend. Hey, friends, family production. I want to get to know y'all. Put in the comments, Zane. I want to know what y'all up to. Are you guys social workers, heart center people? Um, so let me know. So we're gonna do. It is National Unplug Day. National Unplug Day. Y'all know where I'm going with that because you know I'm the self care popo. Okay, so we are out here normalizing you just chilling. And yes, y'all know me, I'm the queen of rigging up stuff. So some of y'all that's 50 like me, you over here sitting on your gift because you talking about, girl, you too old, girl, please. We figure it out. Yes, we do. Because our can't make time for us to show us nothing. We don't make excuses. We just do what we can do, ladies, with what we have, and that is it, and that is all. Period to the poo. So my social work ladies out there, it is National Social Work Appreciation Month. It's also your girl birthday month. So y'all know I'm feeling kind of extra, okay? I am telling you there's power in encouraging yourself. It's also power and y'all stop tripping off things you don't have control over. All right? This is what I'm going to tell y'all for National Unplugged Day. If you're in Fresno, California, we in the Escape Lounge, aka the Mental Health Suite. Okay, I'm no fool. I know what I can handle. So even me as a professional woman, you don't see me stockpiling my life like I used to. Okay, shout out to y'all that been delivered from being a workaholic. Hey, my name is Tasha. I've been free, set free, delivered from people pleasing and workaholism. Amen to the amen to the amen. Where my amen corner at? All right. And what I'm telling you guys, y'all been singing these songs of self-care all days of your life. And if you don't know nothing else, if you don't hear nothing else I tell you, prioritize yourself. It is National Unplugged Day. As I was saying earlier, the technology world is going to do their thing. They sitting up on a big high mountain making products and services for you and I to buy for our kids years to come to keep you further and further distracted. You got to be smarter than that. You got to normalize coming up offline, getting up off of this digital crack, and start to reclaim your life. You got to reclaim your life. You got to reclaim your focus. You have to assert some level of value. And I'm talking to some of y'all. You waiting until your pocketbook line up. Let me tell you something. It's power and freedom and just existing. What God has put in front of you. Some of y'all can't even walk down your driveway and throw the trash out and tolerate few seconds of being cold right now. You have a roof over your head if you're fooling with this online space. You at your sister, cousin, and mother in them house or whatever you rocking with. You are doing way more than what you're leaning into. You out here wanting more and stuff and beating up on yourself and, oh, this job is this, and this man is that, these kids is that. Tell me what's working right. Tell me what's working well. You gone, sis? Tell me what's working well. And you don't even have to tell me. Tell yourself. And some of you guys is out there watering down what God is doing for you and through you at this particular time. I can tell because your complaints is through the roof. I have to check myself. I am telling you, you have got to show up like the ambassador that you are. If you're an ambassador, you don't have time to tolerate craziness off people. I was just talking to one of my colleagues, and the more you go forward in God, you start to recognize draining energies that do not follow through. You are an ambassador. You're not a pushover. You're not someone afterthought. You're not here to organize people. They either gonna show up for you or they're not. And typically, you guys, when people don't show up for themselves, why are you surprised when they don't show up for you? You're making this way personal. You're making this way too personal. The thing about it, if you tolerate it, oh baby, it's gonna keep coming for you. But when you step back, whether you had something planned or not, you setting a tone, sis. Okay, I'm over here with me. Y'all know me. I'm the Mitch Max sock queen. I defy all the norms because I'm from the school of thought of who said so? Who said I can't rock a blazer with a whole hood t-shirt with some hoop earrings, with some questionable lipstick? Y'all out here grooming your kids to conform, and you wonder why they cannot lead out and think and walk for themselves. Because you trying to conform to a box that you press in. Unsnap your brow if that's what you need to do. I mean, not in public. I mean, your mama ain't raised no fool now. But you over here in the girdle of life, squishing stuff in. And your belly like, ooh, honey, I need some room. Now, I got to go there with you because most women know what a girdle feel like. Y'all know how it was on your wedding day for some of y'all married folks, a bridesmaids, honey. You squish stuff down in the situation. Because you want things to be perceived that it's all together. Come on now. That's what we do. And people study us enough to know what products to make to serve to us, right? Now just think about it. Just let's have a little pillow talk. Why do people got to make stuff to squish stuff in for you to be uncomfortable so that you can appear a certain way? We all fall into that sometime. And then what happened? After an event take too long, we trying to dip to the nearest bathroom to take a few bars off. Don't that sound like how we mess around with our destiny? We want the promise without the pressure. So I want the external, but that pressure of sucking that stuff in is uncomfortable. And then if you're not careful, you spend your life complaining about the girdle situation, the girdle analogy that we busting down right now. And somebody done believe the lie that you just don't have the power to take that thing off. Hello, world. Hello, world. As if you take it off. In other words, what happened when you take that limitation off of you? What happened this weekend instead of you running around with the little gas you got in your car, trying to do this party, this thing, and that thing? What happens? Will the sky fall? Oh, you don't want to feel what you feel about feeling bad. I'm often curious, like, why are you always feeling bad? Y'all hear Care Bears all the time. I feel so bad. Baby, why you feeling so bad for Honor where you at? I got sister right here. Y'all don't hear bad digital company. This young lady is a beast in the streets. This young lady plays no games. I was in 559 entrepreneur group that was Shay Williams in our local city, Fresno, California, where she put all the entrepreneurs in one space to network, grow, support. And someone was looking for a digital creative person to get some things handled. And I seen that this young lady link was put down. I made a decision. I reached out to her. Her follow-up game is unmatched. I have not physically seen this individual. And this individual has gotten me all the way together with some forms that I cannot stand. And we will be meeting for the first time tomorrow, if the Lord say the same, at Starbucks. Laptops plugged in, ready to go. Sometimes your biggest breakthrough, y'all, is just showing up. Making that decision. You're trying to figure all of these things out on your own. You have people with so much skill and ability that's going to be assigned to your life to make that thing go forward for the bigger picture of the kingdom building. That's why you're not going forward. You're trying to do it all with your little controlling self. You're telling God to send you some help, but then you want to control every aspect of it. Ask the Lord to help you with that. You over here, well, I can do this and I can do that. I can do all things through Christ who give me strength. But you over here tired. Where your strength at, sis? And you gotta be wise. Some things he's not telling you to do. You're gonna get with sis over here on digital code. I know I am grateful to God that like I just naturally love meeting people. I don't care what race, I don't care what journey. Some of y'all rock them social classes and you dress a certain way to look the part. That's you. I'm not finna judge you. What I am gonna judge if you out here pushing your morals and values on the next person. Because I'll come for you every time. In terms of not in a threatening way, but the truth will cut some of you guys. The truth of the matter is everybody not assigned to you. The truth of the matter is you are what you attract. The truth of the matter is you are so booed up with your excuses to where you don't really know what to do. Because every time you look up, you're telling people what's not working. You telling people every single month that you're on a journey of losing weight. Like, is that the whole totality of who you are? I have people all the time saying little stuff, dropping subs. People that are not mature, they really good at dropping subs because you're telling me that you don't even own up to your truth. So you can speak over my life if you can't articulate yourself. Remember, I'm the little knock-kneed fat girl coming up that they put in speech class back when I was little because I was a thumb sucker. And I ended up dropping out. And my mom wanted the best for me. She like, just go get your speech together and whatever. And they pulled me out the class. Y'all know how them little people be doing in the schools. Oh, she's special. She go up in that special class. Right? And I really pushed a strong envelope. I'm like, Mama, I don't want to do that. That's in junior high, elementary. All of a sudden, I stopped sucking my thumb because I'm like, okay, right? And I was just telling my colleague, I said, oh, I'm the one that would fight the bullies, right? Because after you learn how to fight physically, and then you start seeing some people trying to oppress people, it triggers you. You jumping in their business, they fight as theirs, and you jumping in it. The Lord ain't told you to jump in that mess, but y'all know stuff be triggering you sometimes, right? And so when I was respected in that decision, I'm not going to speech therapy. I do have something to say. I don't care if I have a list. And then here come TD Jakes coming out all these years later, sharing his same testimony that he had a speech impediment and all of this stuff. And ain't nobody finna pay nobody to tell you how to talk. Okay, go to Toastmasters for the public speakers. There's things you can learn. But what I'm saying is you don't hold up what God have in you based on if you got a certificate, based on if you walking and talking a certain way according to worldviews. Y'all need to cut that mess out. That's why a lot of y'all online 4/7 ain't scratched the surface on what God told you to do. This is National Unplug Day. So it's safe to say there's some things that we got plugged in that shouldn't be plugged in right now. This is bigger than electrical appliances, by the way. It's bigger than your laptop being plugged in or plugged out. You can't even make the right connections right now because you plugged into the wrong power source. When you are tapped into the proper power source, God will direct you every time. He allowed you to sit in meetings and let people talk and let people direct, let egos and energies go forward, and you sit your cute self right there and you say, Lord, I thank you for discipline. I am not going to jump in the rat race anymore. Yes, you have a lot to say. Yes, you have a good point to make, but is that your platform to be doing it? See, y'all overexerting yourself. If I'm going to be the self-care police, I got to give it to you raw and uncut. You hear me? You over here overanalyze. I'm about to fence to church trauma. You're just really rigged in what's not working. How can our grandbaby and babies be proud of life and serving God if all you giving them is the heavy part of it? That's why I kick it with young people. They fuel my energy. They're hopeful. All my strong women out there with your strong self, keep living. Keep living. How is that working? We were just talking earlier about people in different social class and money and different things, and just different levels. People hide stuff more effectively, so they say, but God sees it all. And back in my years of serving in child welfare, we would have colleagues intimidated to go in certain communities when we had to go out and do a welfare check on babies. And here they come. Would you go out with me? This is on this side of town, and they talking about they're gonna get a lawyer, and I'm kind of scared. Why are you scared? Abuse is abuse is abuse is abuse. Either you on assignment or you not. Like we were saying yesterday, the Lord downloaded. Whose team are you on? Make the decision. Because not making a decision is making a decision anyway. You over here watering down the confidence God done put in you, and you've been laid up under them Sears sheets and JCPenney 800 thread count sheets for a long time. And now that he done gave you bold, holy boldness, and be courageous with your truth and walking in a different posture. Well, I don't mean to make them feel, but girl, you can't make nobody feel nothing. They insecurity belongs to them, baby. You got enough stuff to deal with on your own to be telling yourself that you're responsible for how the next person feels. Their feelings belong to them, not to you, love. And I love the people that God has assigned me to. And I know and wise enough to know that any and everything try to roll through. I don't deal with people who's not committed. Been there, done that, sweetie. Ask yourself, what is it that I know that God has removed me from this season in my life? You over here waiting to Joyce Meyer drop another book to speak to you? How you going to box God up like that? How are you going to box the God that got me through some stuff? I don't know about y'all. See, my father, me and him, we go together. He gets me together. It don't always feel good, but there's a level on this journey that you got to be mature. You can have on all the red bottoms of Gucci's and the cufflinks and the brothers at the cufflinks and whatever. But I can always tell if you classy or not, if you mature or not. Most fools know how to dress up real good because that's how you think you lightweight hiding stuff. You don't have to lie anymore. You don't have to lie to kick it. It is what it is. I was blessed this week with a new car. The neighbors that we loved on, we met them. They moved and bought their home. They had a little boy at the time, and we family. And the Lord blessed them real good to the point they didn't really need this car. Y'all gonna see me in the community swooping through. I'm on day 3 or 4 driving this car. That's favor. We didn't meet them try to come up on a new car. You do good by people. You be good to people. You slow down and smile and talk to people. You lend your encouraging words to people and let them be used by God to encourage you. And when it come down to it, when they know we over here fighting with car smalls or whatnot, they could have got a whole big old penny off of it, but they were led. Here go the keys, here go the pink slip, go for it. That ain't nothing but God. And that's all we need is a simmer. Tap back. Quit tolerating mess off people. That's the spirit of the enemy trying to distract you. People will always want what you have to offer. But if you out there, for my business owners, you out there, God put a business in your family line and tag you're trying to figure it out. The one thing I'm going to say, keep growing in your holy boldness and your confidence. Because you over here trying to give out ministry cakes and you got a vision to build an empire and you over here doing fish fries and you got all the skill set right here, but you tolerating the wrong people. You over here, and for my African-American people, I meant to talk about this last month for Black History Month. Why you on here spending so much time justifying your prices? Are we the only one doing that? I don't spend a whole lot of time doing that at all. It just depends. If I'm on a private call with somebody and they really have some clarity questions, that's a different conversation. But if you up here posting, people gonna value my price and they better know I'm worth it. Why do you have to bleed out loud with that? When I see that and I experience that for the most part, I'm like, I don't think this person believe it. So they have to keep shouting it out. making a cute Canva post about it. Because I'm from the school of thought, you just do it. Like mama say, if you're a good cook, the customer gonna tell you that, not you. If you know you're good at something and you do it, you just do it. You don't have to come out the gate with a big old long project about your worth and your service. That means you are trying to serve people without the budget that you have in mind, because you're going where you're familiar with. That's a you thing, not a them thing. You wasting time. You're wasting time. Why do you see I don't put the Escape Lounge address out there wide open? Because I don't want folks, for safety and COVID, I don't need people pulling up like that. And I only want people who's a woman of her word. I don't need the flaky people. Been there, done that. I'm not finna organize people. That's not my superpower. I'm not finna be out here networking online and praying that Lord give me some powerful, amazing people to administrate my business that belongs to him anyway. And then you sit up and suck your thumb with your resources. And oh, Tasha, who do your website? Who do your this? Who do your that? Who clean your this? Who do what's up with the lifestyle assistants you got that make your life? Listen, favor ain't fair. But reciprocity is a thing, by the way. I'm not finna spoon feed it to you. If you don't know what it is, Google it. You Google everything else. That is how you got to get with your gift. Peep game. People pull up on you because they want stuff that you have. They ain't paid no attention to these people. Over there? Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys later. I am going to be headed in a very amazing meeting as usual. 1 o'clock is 1:03. But y'all on Instagram land, if you know that you know that you know that you a secret life coach and have not tapped in, get the button, get on the phone with your girl. I'm going to push you and give you the guidance that you want, the push that you need. If you come to me sensitive, you come to me really wanting to talk on a soul level about something else, there's a link in there for that, because we got to start you where you are. One thing I will not do is force you to eat something that you don't have an appetite for. That's what the online platforms are doing. They marketing to your emotions. They marketing to your income taxes if you have some, like these old raggedy car dealers is doing. They're marketing to your vulnerabilities. You are wiser than that. Look through. When I say pay attention, there's people like me on assignment. We're not playing with this. I am too accountable for the God who saw fit for my little chunky birthday month behind.
That's right.
To be out here playing with you. I know that he know that he does so much more with us with less. It's never about the money.
Never.
So you guys have to understand you're more valuable.
That's right.
When you lend yourself to any and everything, you do it in many areas. That's why some of you guys are chronically dating, looking for love in all the wrong places. You always after some more money because you can't keep none together. You constantly looking for a new job. How you do one thing is how you do many things. But I am here rendering a service. Yes, you will have to invest in yourself on some levels, but we'll have that conversation when I see if you and I are a good fit. For some of you guys that are out there and you know that you're depressed, you have anxiety, you have PTSD with all that's going on, let's be honest about it. That one link in the bio in Instagram will guide you to a very courageous conversation. And I will be able to assess where you are and where you start on the journey. And that's the beauty of taking God-given gifts and talents and being able to serve at the capacity that we're in right now. Because we need more legacy builders. We need you to serve from a space of wholeness. We need you to change your conversations and quit forgetting what he brought you through. You're not what's going on before you. I'm speaking to myself right now. I got to go to this meeting. But I will see you guys later. And my baby girl who I'm over here going to meet tomorrow, she's a bad mamma jamma. She done got my links together. I just met her this week. It ain't nothing but a divine setup. And so you guys that need some administrative help, I will share that link because that's what I'm led to do right now. Go on Instagram. This is Bad Digital Co. She is the one that's getting me together. I want to say I'm glad because she's a Fresnoian. Is that right? My other babies is in the Philippines. That helps. But this is my first person here. So that's an answer prayer. I'll see you guys later. Click, click, click.